Welcome back to India Today Tech once again. I am Manas Tiwari, and even before we start this video, let me address the elephant in the room. I'm not talking about myself, guys. I know the tummy is out, but what I'm referring to here is the audio issue that some of you have been complaining about in a few of our recent videos, and rightly so, because yes, I understand there was some audio issue, and for a change, I have a mic here right now, so I hope that addresses some of your concerns. In fact, one of our viewers, Tejas, who I know has been a long time follower and very passionately follows our channel, he commented on the video last time saying, "Oh Manas, I've been telling you, you don't listen to me, you don't get a mic." So Tejas has got a mic. I am listening to you, I'm reading all of your comments. And what I also want you to understand is that currently we are working from home, so the work from home thing comes with a lot of challenges and limitations, and limited access to equipment is one of them. So we right now don't have access to too many equipment, and despite that we are trying our best to bring the best possible content for you guys. But we have registered your complaints and we are working on it, and hopefully going forward you will see better audio in our videos, also a better content in general on India Today Tech. Now about today's video, what I have with me today here is this beautiful looking phone. It's the Mi 11X Pro, which was launched in India last month alongside the Mi 11X. This is the more premium offering of the two. It is priced at rupees 39,999 for the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage variant. The other option comes with the same RAM but has 256GB of storage and is priced at 41,999. Now, in terms of design, display and a lot of other things, this is very similar to the Mi 11X. So I'm not going to touch upon them. I'm not going to talk about them in detail. For that, you can go and watch our Mi 11X review. What I'm going to talk about in detail is the camera and the performance, because here you get a 108 megapixel camera, which is a huge upgrade on the 48 megapixel camera that you get on the Mi 11X. Also in terms of performance, you get Snapdragon 888 processor, which makes the Mi 11X Pro one of the most affordable smartphones out there with this flagship processor. So without any further delay, let's start with our review of the Mi 11X Pro. Now before we head into this video, you know the usual practice. Please subscribe to India Today Tech YouTube channel if you haven't already. Also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any updates from our side. And let me remind you guys, we are very close to hitting the 1 lakh subscriber mark. So please help us reach there. Now let's get started. Now, as I said before, the Mi 11X Pro looks very similar to the Mi 11X. In fact, if you keep the two devices side by side, you won't be able to identify them by looking at the rear panel. The Mi 11X Pro comes in the same three color options: Cosmic Black, Lunar White and Celestial Silver. I had the last color variant for review with me, and this reminded me of peak Johnny Depp. One man, so many faces. The Mi 11X Pro changes colors as light falls on it from different directions. The variant certainly looks better than the black variant of the Mi 11X we had for review purposes, and also attracts less fingerprint smudges. It is also one of the sleekest premium phones to have launched in 2021 along with the Vivo X60. The phone is only 7.8 mm thick and weighs 196 grams. It makes the Mi 11X Pro comfortable to hold and use. However, it is slightly slippery and you will be better served with a protective case. The Mi 11X Pro is IP53 rated for dust and water resistance. On the front, you get a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and up to 360Hz touch sampling rate. The display supports HDR10+, MEMC technology, and is one of the better panels you find on an affordable premium smartphone. Overall, the display is bright, smooth and vibrant. The sharpness could have been better, but it is passable. As I mentioned before, the Mi 11X Pro is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 processor, which makes it one of the most affordable smartphones in the country right now to have this chipset along with the iQOO 7 Legend Edition. The Mi 11X Pro primarily competes with the OnePlus 9, which comes with the same chip but costs almost rupees 8,000 more than the Mi 11X Pro. To price this phone so aggressively is an achievement for Xiaomi, especially in the times when there is a global chip shortage. The phone is paired with 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage. One thing that you need to consider is that the Mi 11X Pro does not have a dedicated micro SD card slot. So if you are planning to buy this phone, better spend on the 256GB storage variant, because the price difference is just rupees 10,000 and it serves you better in the long term. The everyday performance is good. The Mi 11X Pro easily handles daily browsing, streaming, typing and other activities. You can stream content for hours, reply to emails or just browse through tweets without any lags or issues. I played games like Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Mobile and Asphalt 9 on the Mi 11X Pro. The overall gaming experience was pretty seamless. There weren't too many drops in frame rates and audio is also quite loud. The phone does get warm after 45 to 50 minutes of gaming and takes a while before returning to normal temperature. Also, the battery drains very fast while playing games at high refresh rates. We'll talk more about it in the battery section though. On the software front, the Mi 11X Pro runs MIUI 12.0.1 on top of Android 11. The operating system comes with multiple customizations and useful features, but the biggest pain point remains to be the inability to uninstall Xiaomi apps. And there are many that come pre-installed on the Mi 11X Pro, including Mi Store, Get Apps, Cleaner and Themes. Now we know that Xiaomi is very close to bringing MIUI 12.5 to India, and once that custom Android skin arrives in the country, the Mi 11X Pro should also be one of the first smartphones to get it. We know that Xiaomi has said that the new Android skin allows you to uninstall the pre-installed Xiaomi apps from your phone, and that should overall enhance your experience of using a Xiaomi phone. Now, one thing that really disappointed me with the Mi 11X was the camera performance. That was a very good smartphone around rupees 30,000, but the cameras didn't live up to the expectations. That is not the case with the Mi 11X Pro. Xiaomi has used the 108 megapixel main shooter on the Mi 11X Pro, which is a considerable improvement on the 48 megapixel sensor used on the Mi 11X. The main camera is assisted by an 8 megapixel ultra-wide unit and a 5 megapixel tele-macro camera. The other two lenses are the same as on the Mi 11X. The camera app has a lot of options, including the Pro mode, dual video mode, 108 megapixel mode and more. Let's talk about the main camera first. The images from the primary camera are far better than what you get on the Mi 11X. The close-up shots have good details, color accuracy and contrast levels. The wide shots also have decent dynamic range. When you zoom in, the details in far-off objects aren't that great, but you can pass that given that this is a rupees 40,000 phone. The skin tones could have been better. The color accuracy is slightly off here, but I can still live with it. The details further drop off on the ultra-wide camera, but that's the case with most smartphones. At least you can zoom in and see that the text is still visible, which means that the details are sort of retained. The field of view here is impressive. Most colors are also retained, but sharpness goes for a toss. The Mi 11X Pro comes with a night mode for low light shots, and that does a decent job. The images with night mode are brighter than the normal shots, have better details and sharpness as well. But if you zoom in, you can see that the details are compromised a bit. The macro camera also does a decent job. It has been one of the most improved features on Xiaomi phones this year. We have been saying that repeatedly, and you can see in the results that it is definitely very impressive. The main camera can capture video in 8K resolution in 30 frames per second or 4K resolution at up to 60 frames per second. The stabilization is fine, but nowhere close to what you get on flagship smartphones. The details are also okay, but you can see on the edges that the trees and the leaves are not as sharp as you would want them to be. On the front, the Mi 11X Pro features a 20 megapixel selfie camera. The selfies come out fine in daylight, but are on the softer side during night. The colors were also okay, and there is not much to complain about the front camera. Now, I don't know whether it's Xiaomi's optimization or Snapdragon 888 processor in general, but the Mi 11X Pro dies faster than I expected it to. It packs a 4500 mAh battery, which is similar to the OnePlus 9, yet there were days when I had to charge the Mi 11X Pro before the end of the day. That too with medium usage, which involved a bit of streaming and gaming. Xiaomi has included a 33-watt fast charger inside the retail box, which, as I said during the Mi 11X review, is the same that you get on almost all Xiaomi phones across price points. It is fast, but Xiaomi could have separated the premium offering with a faster charging brick. Now, if I have to sum up the Mi 11X Pro in one line, it is a no-nonsense premium smartphone from Xiaomi that offers a very good display, a great performance, and also a beautiful design. Yes, the cameras are also pretty good. The software can be a little tricky. It's very subjective. You may like it or you may not like it. In that case, you can definitely check out the OnePlus 9, which would cost you around rupees 50,000. But overall, this is a very good all-rounder and a very capable premium smartphone. Now, let's talk about the three things that we liked about the Mi 11X Pro. The first has to be the display. The display is absolutely brilliant. It's gorgeous for the price point. Performance, yes, you get Snapdragon 888 at this price, which is great. And the third thing that I liked is the value for money that you get. There are very few smartphones that can offer this kind of features, this bouquet of features at rupees 40,000. So that's the third thing that I really liked about the Mi 11X Pro. Now, what I didn't like about it, the first has to be the battery life. The battery drains faster than I expected it to. The second is the selfies. The front camera isn't that sharp. I saw that on the Mi 11 Ultra as well. I mentioned that there as well, and here also Xiaomi could probably do better optimization to get better results on the front camera. And the third has to be the software. The software needs improvement. It's about time that Xiaomi brings a new software update to India, and hopefully it's going to happen soon as well. Now, how did you like this video? What do you think about the Mi 11X Pro? Where do you think it stands against the OnePlus 9? Let us know in the comments section, and please subscribe to India Today Tech YouTube channel if you haven't. Thank you for watching.